Hi there. Thanks for joining us for our Woman You Need to Know segment, sponsored by the Women's Speaker Association, the Voice of the 21st Century, and Misty Dameron Photography. You can check out her website at mistydameronphotography.com. So I'm here today with Amity Addrisi, a woman you need to know. So Amity is our go-to anchor. We love her, and I'll put all of her information below so that you can check her out online. So Amity, tell me a little bit about how you got started in broadcasting.
Well, actually, it was a family trait. My grandfather was a radio DJ in L.A. in the 60s and the 50s, and then my uncle, he started, and he's the one who brought me up to Bakersfield. He said, hey, kid, if you really want to start producing, come to Bakersfield. I was working.
Where things are happening.
Right? Well, I couldn't get a job in L.A. I was working at Access Hollywood as an associate producer, couldn't get bumped up, so I came here. Then I ended up on air, so the rest is history,
here you
as
are.
they say. Yeah.
Yay, good. Okay. So what do you have going on right now that you're really excited about?
Mostly my family. Before in my life, it's been all about the career, the focus there. Now I don't know if I'm excited as much as anxious about trying to balance the two, balancing the family and the career. I'm really excited about watching my daughter grow and become this little girl. It's so weird. Yeah. And then choosing the next steps, where we go from here, how to balance it. 'Cause I think as women, I feel like I'm supposed to be good at both
everything,
things.
all the things, all the time.
And guess what? I'm not.
Right. Turns out nobody is. That's okay. So you have a little girl. So this is one of our questions we ask every guest is, growing up, were you called pretty or smart? What was the main thing that people, when they praised you, did they praise you as being pretty or praise you as being smart? And how did that affect how you felt about yourself?
It's funny you say that, because I've never felt like a supermodel personally, but I guess looking back, I would have been praised for being pretty more than smart. And how it affected me, it kind of made me a really competitive person in the sense of I would always be trying to prove that, I am smart. So I was always kind of the overachiever, wanting to do more, and it's exhausting, frankly.
It's exhausting.
I know I'm smart. I mean, no Nobel Prize winner, but college graduate, did it all by myself. Yeah. I think now more than ever I feel like I have it inside, but for years in, teens and 20s into early 30s, it was really rough to let go of that.
To let go of that, right, exactly. When you concentrate on only being pretty, fighting past that to be smart. And that's where the Pretty Smart Show got started, because we want to encourage people to it's okay to be both. It's okay to want to be pretty, and it's also okay to be smart. And one doesn't cancel out the other. Yeah. Yeah. So having a daughter, then we talked about before, just what kinds of compliments to give little girls that isn't just like, oh, here's your bow is pretty, right? So I do struggle with that, but sometimes I tell them things like, those shoes look like you could run so fast, or, what's your favorite book?
That's a great idea.
Trying to, but having a daughter, I can't imagine. I have a son.
It's
a whole different world.
It's so funny. Just what you said there, I have been thinking about that throughout the time where she's been more cognizant of herself and her world around her. And I've said things before like, you are so pretty, mommy loves you, or you're so cute. And just the other day, I wanted to say, look how smart you are. Look, you figured that out. Look how smart you are. My girl is so smart. Trying to do that. But it's hard because it is our back fault. It's what happened to me.
Yep. And most girls. Yeah, absolutely. So we want to know. Good. So
I know. I've never been on this side of the interview before. So it's freaking me out.
Did you have any mentors growing up, women especially that you looked up to in broadcasting or in your career?
I did. I've been blessed to be mentored by a lot of women. Beverly White at KNBC in Los Angeles, she took me under her wing, and I was shocked because she was really a no-nonsense reporter. A lot of the young intern girls that came into KNBC in Los Angeles were just kind of like, she would ignore them, she wouldn't speak to them, and she paid attention to me and asked me things and asked me to come out with her in the field, and I was just so honored because I respected her as a journalist. She was a journalist for 25, 30 years, and she really did help me a lot.
She saw you.
She saw me, and she was very helpful because she was a woman who was beautiful, striking, and also very smart and formidable, too.
Ooh, formidable. I like that one.
She was a little bit smooth.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
A lot of women like that.
Well, tell everybody out there where they can find you. Where can they get more of Amity?
Okay, well, I'm on Channel 29. You can find me at bakersfieldnow.com. Just click on People, and you can find me there.
And that's People.
I'm a People.
Yeah.
I have to update my bio. I'm sure it says, she's a college graduate and likes horseback riding. I don't even know what it says. But
check it out first.
Yeah, and you can find me on Facebook, too, Amity Addrisi.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. This was A Woman You Need to Know, sponsored by the Women's Speaker Association and Misty Dameron Photography. Thank you so much. We'll see you in a bit.